It feels surreal. Like obviously, I've never won an award before. I've never won an award like this before. I've never had to do one of those like speeches where you accept it. So I always thought if it comes, I'll freestyle it, which is what I did. And yeah, it's definitely an amazing feat. It's amazing, It's definitely one of the most prestigious awards, and that is a true testament to the art and craft of making music. And that's what me and Fraser were all about, like writing music. And it's brilliant that Fraser is equally as credited as I am, because I think that his work is as instrumental, no pun intended, as mine. As a producer and me being a musician. That was a nice one.
So I like that. Yeah, instrumental. From my point of view, to be nominated and to win this award with Dave means the absolute world to me, and I'm lucky enough to have been nominated with Adele and James Morrison in what you'd consider more traditional songs, but I think to win my first award with Dave, this incredible new artist and someone that's going to be here for years to come, and it's the best feeling. We've come super close as friends, and that beats everything.
I'm not the easiest person to work with musically, because I don't know what I'm going to do myself a lot of the time, but when I do have it in mind, I think everything flows from there. All it really is the lyrics first. Once the lyrics come, I think when you put me and Fraser in the room to make a piece of music, it can always come. There's certain times when we've sat down and we've written the lyrics together, and it's like we want to collaborate and make sure that we get the right concept across. And I think that Question Time definitely was one of those, because I wrote the song backwards, and it's not like one of those ones that you write from start to finish. You write different parts and go back to Fraser for some advice and what's important, and do you think that this is a fair statement, especially when you're talking about a subject as touchy as politics. I don't know everything in the world about politics. There's things that I can say, can't say, if I'm correct, incorrect, if that's what the public feel. So it was definitely amazing to have someone with the experience of Fraser to guide me on that. Yeah, I would say that I'm mildly political. When you go to Nando's and there's the extra hot, and then there's Perry Tay, I'd somewhere find myself in lemon and lime. Maybe I was feeling spicy that day, but I don't know, I'm even mad propaganda-ish now. I just like someone just paid me for product placement. Nah, I just done that as an example. But you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't call myself the craziest political stand, but it was good to be able to do that and show that side of us that day. As a rapper, I think that it's essential. I think that when we talk about songwriting, musician-wise, there's obviously the two parts. There's the music and then there's the lyrics. But I think that it's important for both to be equally catered to by the artist and producer. And that's the thing, when you find a true producer like Fraser, he's going to help you in the lyrics and make sure that the lyrics match the music. And when you find, hopefully, a true lyricist, he's going to make sure that the music matches the lyrics, and that it's not just one thing. It's never, ever, ever been a case of Fraser's come to me and just given me a beat and then I've written the lyrics. It's always very, very dual. So definitely a collaborative effort.
I think it's our common ground amongst being the best of friends is music, and what I love about Dave is that, speaking as though you're not here, what I love about you is that you come with such different perspectives, and it could be a film soundtrack from Schindler's List, or it could be a James Blake set of chords, and I'm a music guy, so anything, I'm like a sponge. I'll assimilate any new influence that Dave throws at me, and then hopefully give some stuff back and say, well, how about we do this, we do that. So it definitely took some time to come up with the right chords, because it had to be right, and I think the same care was taken on the chords and the music as Dave took on literally every single word of this. So it was a process of rejection, both sides, and suddenly we got something, and then it felt right, and then you could do your thing, and also Dave came in on the music in one big section to put your own stamp on it. So it was a collaborative process, backwards and forwards. It took a long time. It definitely wasn't a 2-day songwriting session.
I just wanted to make something that felt like a time capsule, to be able to make a piece of music that I could listen to in 10 years and know that when I wrote this, the UK was in this place at this time, and be able to know that I've actually just said something that I hope will stand the test of time. You know, that there's a lot of statements that might be said in like a tweet or in an Instagram post, and they might just be here today and gone tomorrow. But at least I would have known that I had written a song that no matter what happens, people can go back and listen to it, study it. I hope if it gets big enough, and you know, I didn't know I'd win an award for it, but here we are, and it's amazing. Yeah, I guess like that's the amazing part. You know, when you go to like, I had gone to tour in America, and when you perform that, you see how certain people connect to it. People from different backgrounds and different worlds, that makes you realise and think that, you know, music and the music world that I'm in, the genre that I'm in, is just a lot bigger than me. Like, the world is a lot bigger than me. So to be able to speak for some of the voiceless in certain parts of that track is one of the most important things to me. I think that because some of it's slower, it helps. You know, the slang and the accent barrier is different, but you know, melody doesn't have an accent. So when people can sing, they can sing no matter what language or what you're speaking in. And whenever you're rapping slow and they can understand the words, I think it means a lot to them.
It came sort of simultaneously, really. We'd meet. I'd go away and come up with some chords. Dave would hear the chords, come in. He'd be writing lyrics. It's fair to say, and then running some lyrics by us. We came up with the idea of like the structure of 3 different questions with instrumental sections in between, and then, as we were saying, that the chords went backwards and forwards, and it was really important for Dave to have the right backdrop and this cinematic feel with the chords, and we must have done like 10 or 15 versions, and then we hit it.